I want you to give a quick update on what's going on with Jeffrey Marsh. I know I said that I'm going to stay out of it, but I just have to show you these videos that I found. So once again, a lot of people are saying Jeffrey Marsh is not discussing with kids. Okay?
They're trying to educate them about the trans community, which, by the way, has nothing to do with sex, you pervert.
Thanks for calling me a whatever you called me. And what did you say? They're not discussing with kids? Okay, let me show you something.
Hello, Patreoners. I want to tell you a story that I never have put on social media, that I never have told to anyone. It's about Jeff and I having sex, and are you allowed to talk about that on Patreon? But it's actually not about that. It's about having childhood trauma and how for the very longest time, years actually, I couldn't let go of my sex life.
So what was that again? What was that video that I watched? That was on Patreon. Jeffrey Marsh doesn't talk about... What, did you just say that? Oh, and look what else I found on their Patreon.
If you are attempting to figure out if you want to go no contact, let me give you a tip. Go no contact first before you figured it out. If you tell your mother, for example, you're going to go no contact, and she makes it all about her. She says, what the fuck does that mean? She steamrolls over your experience or your emotions. She makes it all about her. She tries to manipulate you with guilt. That is really valuable information about how to proceed. If you go no contact and she says, I love you very much, I respect your decision, please take as much space as you need, I'll be working on myself and I'm ready if you ever want to have contact again. That's helpful information too. Give it a shot.
Manipulation comes to my brain. So Jeffrey Marsh is teaching these kids, no matter how your parents react, you should still go no contact. And then after the no contact, who will you go to? You need a friend that will keep your secrets and support you and love you like family, right? So these kids will go to Jeffrey Marsh. I don't get what else I'm supposed to show, honestly. Oh, I know what I will show. A warning from a school to keep away from Jeffrey Marsh.
Absolutely astounding and disgusting. I get parent emails like everyone else does about their kids at school.
I just have one question for those people who are defending Jeffrey Marsh. If Jeffrey Marsh was a straight male, not trans, would you still be supporting them? They would probably be talking to the FBI by now. Okay guys, this video is going to be a bit long.
Stop telling trans people that we're inspirational.
Stop telling kids to go on your Patreon and chat to you privately without their parents knowing.
And then a lot of people made stitches of me saying I'm transphobic, I've done a lot of bad stuff, they've even attacked my scarf, my religion, a lot of bad stuff, which I don't want to go into. And these people have also said they are not talking to the kids. Okay, so I did a little bit of digging.
Hi kids! Hey kids! I want to talk to the kids. Hi kids! Hey kids!
So yeah, there's a lot of videos of them addressing kids. Now, the main video I want to talk about.
Your parents screwed up. It's okay to say so. That's why I made a Patreon.
So you want to talk to kids whose parents have screwed up? Why? Why you want to talk to these particular kids? Why?
That's why I made a Patreon. So that we could talk about it. So that we could connect in a way that has more privacy. So that we could talk to each other in a way that's more open and stuff that we wouldn't share like in the comments of a video like this. I think you're worthy. And
so you want to talk to kids on a social media platform privately about topics that cannot be talked about in the video of TikTok's comments sections. Because why? Why you want to do that? Why you can't chat about these topics in these comments? Is it because it might get flagged or something? What could be the reason? Could this be one of the reasons? Going no contact with the kids' parents? Because you say in one of your videos how kids can go no contact with their parents. So you teach kids how to go no contact with their parents? Is that what you're teaching them on Patreon? Or is it this? You're teaching this more on, because this video might get flagged. That's why I don't want to say the word. And this is Jeffery Marsh's Patreon. You talk about this topic with kids. Now here are just some of the signs of grooming. Literally one of the first ones. Gaining access and isolating the victim. Asking them privately to go on Patreon and talking to them privately so you can connect. And then showing these kids that you trust them, you love them, you'll keep their secrets, and to keep them isolated from their parents. And then the icing on the cake is this video.
Hi, beautiful. If you do not have a family that loves you, I'm going to be your family.
No, you can't. You are a stranger on the internet. You are not their family. Oh, and another thing. You can turn off age restrictions on Patreon. So kids can go to Jeffery Marsh's, their Patreon. So I just got an email saying, pretty much a threat, saying they know where I live. And what scares me the most is, they have got my daughter's details on the email, like what time I leave to drop them to school, pick them up. And it's not a coincidence because both of my daughters, they go to 2 different schools, so they know. They've given the school details and everything. So, yeah, my daughters are involved now in this. As some of you might know, that my car was damaged in this whole thing. I was getting not very nice videos and now emails with a lot of details on that email. So I'm done. I don't want to do anything. I'm not going to talk about Jeffery Marsh. I've deleted everything, removed it. If you guys want to go ahead, but please don't come to my house. You just get on with your life, I'll get on with mine. You guys want me to say I'm sorry? Fine, I'm sorry. Please don't come at me, don't come to my house, don't do anything with me. Because I'm just one person. And specifically 4 or 5 of you have 4 or 5 of you have kind of done stuff. Like some of you have found old pictures of me and uploaded it on TikTok without my hijab. So you guys have done that. I know you guys are gonna take the mickey out of this video. So, but my main thing is, please don't continue this. I'm sorry. Please don't come for my kids.
This is why I don't like trans activists. I don't like any form of activist, because it's a bunch of people who choose to do something very dumb thinking they're protecting marginalized people in communities. How are you going to see a woman get on any platform and say they disagree with what this person is doing? They disagree with how this person is going about it. They're doing something that they view as deceptive, and your response is to dox her, involve her kids, key her car, threaten her. And yes, she can go around saying she just wants civil dialect. She doesn't want anybody arguing with each other.
Hello everyone, I hope all of you are well. Yesterday I posted a video where I was very upset regarding an email I received. And since then I haven't posted, and I wanted to take a break from TikTok. But today I've come back on TikTok because I got some messages on my WhatsApp regarding people getting threatened. Those of you who are threatening other content creators because you are wanting to support me, don't. Stop it. I don't want you to do that. Please, I'm requesting you, those of you who support me, don't do that. That is something I do not want at all. There is so much negativity in this world right now. We do not need communities fighting with each other. At the end of the day, we are all human beings. It doesn't matter what community you come from. We are all human beings. And hopefully we want the same thing, to live peacefully and not fight. And even if you don't support me, you shouldn't be threatening. So just everybody stop threatening each other, please. It doesn't matter what community you are from. Everybody stop threatening each other, please. I don't want to talk about this topic anymore, and hopefully you guys respect that. Also, if you are wanting to talk about it, please don't, because I feel as though this is going to just spread so much more hate regarding different communities. So please, no matter what community you are from, please don't talk about it. Don't threaten anyone. Let's just try and live peacefully together. I don't want any ill will on any community, whether it's the trans community or the Muslim community. I don't want any problems, anyone hurting, anyone, nothing like that, please. I'm sorry. And I would like to just stop talking about it. Thank you. I'm going to be taking a break. Thank you.
Welcome to dealing with issues on the internet, because people don't have too many rational thoughts. They want to sit there and complain. They want to sit there and say, my side is right. They want to sit there and say, I know everything. They want to sit there and say, I have every idea solved, and all you have to do is shut up and listen to me. They want to say everything's oppressive. They want to say every group is marginalized, and we all got to band together to protect the marginalized. And if you dare criticize any one person for doing or saying something that's just a little bit suspect, you will be demonized for it. You will have idiots who decide it's a great idea to key somebody's car. It's a great idea to dox them. It's a great idea to threaten them. Because instead of refuting any of the points or asking for more clarification from the person being called out, you instead resort to violence, and you think in your mind that's going to get people to like you. For like the 10th billionth time, bullying people and doing things that cause more problems than solutions doesn't make anyone like you. It makes more people hate you. It makes more people hate that marginalized group. It makes more people have irrational thoughts. And you are at fault. People who think it's a good idea to dox, key people's cars, threaten people, bully them, and harass them, all because they said something about one person who's doing something that's a little bit suspect, or saying something that's a little bit suspect. I wish y'all would grow up and understand you can refute somebody's points. All you got to do is sit back, take time, open your ears, and hear what is being said so that you can understand what's being talked about, and you can respond. Saying, ooh, woo, it's all transphobic. Nobody's going to care about that. Ooh, woo, that's bigoted. No one cares. Ooh, woo, you're being offensive. Nobody cares. Refute the points. And if you can't, shut the hell up so we can find somebody that can engage in a conversation. It's weird how many people want to protect individuals who are doing or saying something very stupid, instead of just saying, well, let me hear this for a second. Let me hear what's being said so that I can understand it. Because if you do, you'll either agree with the stupid thing or realize the stupid thing is being said. And sorry, a lot of the things that are being said by this TikTok transgender are stupid. And you could come key my car if you want. I got a gun and I can solve any issue you could even think of. But that's besides the point. I wish more people would just understand. You have avenues that are civil, but you're not, because you're stupid. You're easily triggered by people who just say, hey, I don't like this thing. And the more I see it, the more my point is made stronger, that trans activists are the problem. And I will always hate them, because anything you do just leads to more stupid issues. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.